everyone. Happy New Year and welcome to the first studio vlog of the year. I'm buzzed, I'm excited. I rested a lot during the holiday season. So January, the following few weeks especially, are gonna be very focused on me getting everything ready for the new shop update and the new shop launch for this year. I have some new bits and bobs that I want to make and get sent off to print and produce, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride. Just before New Year's, I actually had like a whole evening where I scanned all of my like sketchbooks from the past year and a bit, and now I have the amazing task to like edit all of those and format them into a book, which is Scribbles 2022. This is the one that I made for last year or the year before that, which is just like a big compilation of sketches, but I have so many from the last year and a bit that I think I'm gonna have to either make a bigger book or it's gonna be way thicker. So I've got a lot to do in order to get this ready to be printed before my shop launch, because throughout February I've actually got some animation work I need to do, so I have to be able to get all this ready before then. I'm not being too hard on myself because my main goal this year is to be a lot more relaxed with myself, or to be less hard on myself really about work, and to cut myself some slack. So I'm not actually putting a date on the shop launch yet. I'm just kind of working through it. If I get it done before the end of January and I get to open my shop before the end of January, then amazing. But if not, I'm not being hard on myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill. Let's see how long that lasts. So yeah, let's edit some scans, shall we? I'm pretty much finished with the Scribbles book. So I've mainly just been finishing up the text portions of the zine or the book, so the beginning and ending pages, and yeah, it's pretty much done. I think I just need to write one more text box and then it should be ready to review for printing, which is exciting. And then today I also want to start filming some parts of the video for this month's Patreon exclusive video, which is a video on like designing new products for my shop. Since I am designing some new products for my shop launch later this month, I thought I'd do a little video explaining how I do those and what sort of criteria I like go through when I'm designing new items for the shop. So I wanted to start that today, since I'm going to be sorting some designs out for some pencil cases slash like pouches that I want to try getting done. I also wanted to ideally send this off today to print, so because I feel like books always take the longest to print out of everything that I'll need for my shop launch, so this was top priority this month. And yeah, then I just gotta sort out some Patreon things like the January post schedule. Now that my patrons have voted on what video they want to see this month, I can put that on the Patreon post schedule and put that on my socials. Good morning, everyone. Got nice, real nice sunlight coming in to the studio today. It's cold, sunny day. Today I've got quite a lot to do. Mainly I have some Patreon stuff to work on, so I'm working on the video that I started yesterday, the Patreon video, and then I also have to post this month's posting schedule on my socials and also on Patreon, so my patrons can see. And then finally I just need to send some inquiries about the pouch manufacturers, the little pencil case manufacturers, because I narrowed it down yesterday to 2 manufacturers that I am really interested in. So I'm gonna send some inquiries about design and customization and minimum quantity orders and stuff like that, and see which one I'm gonna actually go with. Maybe I'll actually even ask for some samples from each as well. I doubt they're gonna get here in time for me to actually have my pouches done for the shop opening in January, so it'll probably just be something that I have to add to the shop later on, but I'm committing to doing this. I wanted to get these done last year, but I didn't have the confidence, so I'm committing. So yeah, I've got to do those and also send off some of the stickers that I designed yesterday to print for the shop update. And I kind of also want to take my afternoon off today because I'm very, very tired, and yeah, I feel like I need an afternoon off. So I might do that after I get all my work done. Let's do the Patreon schedule first. Very quick and easy. I already have a template, so I just have to like change the month at the top and then change the title of the video that I'm doing that month pretty much, because then everything else kind of stays the same every month. So they're somehow thinner than last year's, even though I thought I had a lot more efficiency. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Look what just arrived. My Scribbles 2022 books arrived this morning and I'm very excited. They're definitely a lot thinner than last year's, even though I thought I had way more stuff in this year's book, but I'm really liking how the cover came out, and I just had to flip through one of them and everything seems to be chill, so I'm gonna later today or tomorrow have a flip through all of them and do quality control to see if any of them are misprinted or whatever. Yeah, now they're ready to be photographed. Very exciting. And yeah, these are just like all the sketches and stuff that I've done over the past year and a bit. Now I'm gonna start doing these every year if I can be asked. But today I'm actually taking the opportunity, because it's not absolutely storming it outside for once, so I'm going to go into town because I need to run some errands, and also I might just work in a coffee shop to get this month's Patreon designs done for Melon Mail, because I've been having a really hard time getting out of bed and focusing working at home, so hopefully working in a coffee shop will do the trick. Let's go. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday I managed to get quite a lot of stuff done at the coffee shop and also around town. Obviously I had some bits I had to get done. But today, obviously, it's back to being really stormy weather outside. It's quite scary and loud, so I'm gonna put on some tunes in a bit to drown out the sounds of the wind. And today is Friday, so I've got a lot of bits to finish off the week. I'm going to post some stuff on Patreon. I've got some polls that I need to trickle out in the next week. I put one up yesterday for which design to do for the sticker design for this month because I was between two designs and I couldn't pick, so I just left it up to my patrons. And then today I also need to put a poll up because I've been thinking of this year changing the prints from being A6 to A5 because it's the same price for me to get them printed. So I've been thinking whether or not to change that and so people get like a bigger print because it's also the same to ship those out. So I'm gonna put that up on my Patreon to see what people say. And yeah, I've got some more stuff to do for the pouches. I finished off the design for the pouches and I've narrowed it down to 2 different suppliers now. So I've just gotta send the designs to both of them and like see what the samples look like so I can pick one. And I've also today got to send off the new classical painting redraw to print with the little gold foiling details, which is the Bacchus one, so that can be available on the shop as well. Also, you'll probably notice that there was like a big chunk of days where I didn't film anything. It's because I was sick last week, which wasn't ideal because I lost a few days of work, which wasn't great because I was already kind of rushing getting work done this month so I could get my shop update ready to go. So it's flu season, so Hello everyone. So I just actually got off from a meeting with one of the manufacturers that I've narrowed down to. I'm between two, and I'm currently in the talks with both of them for the manufacturing process of the pencil cases, and I've actually just had a really good meeting with one of them. I'm very excited. Hopefully things will run really smoothly with them. They seem really like on top of things and really lovely. So hopefully they're not too out of my budget for the pencil cases, so I'm really hoping for that. But yeah, I've got some bits that I need to send over to this lady that I was on the call with, and hopefully they can send me some samples really soon. Also, turns out I'm not having any animation work in February. I was set to like start working on a project in February, but it turns out that they don't need me anymore, which is kind of also good because it means I'm not rushing towards opening the shop too much. I feel like I was kind of rushing it a little bit, and this way I can maybe open the shop up a little bit later, so February, mid-February, and hopefully have the pencil cases on the shop launch. I'm still on the fence whether or not I'm gonna do that. I'll either open up the shop at the end of January like I was planning, and then just add in the pencil cases later as their own launch. Yeah, we'll see. I'll think about it this week. So I'm gonna format some of those files and send them specifications that they need to send me like the initial quote, and then we can go from there. Hello everyone. I've got a very busy day today. It's a bit earlier than usual for me because I have a lot to do today. So earlier this week I was sick again. I feel like I've been sick twice in this studio vlog, which is great, but I actually had to like go to the emergency room on Wednesday and stuff, so that day was a write-off. Thankfully I was feeling much better today, so yeah. Oh, not to worry, by the way. I'm absolutely fine. But yeah, I'm much better today, so I've got a lot to catch up on, and I've also got a lot of stuff to do for a project that I'm very excited about that has a very tight timeline that I have to work with, but it's a very exciting project, and I cannot wait to show you guys what it is. I'm currently just finishing my morning tea, and I'm watching Charlie is So Cool Likes new video because it just came up on my YouTube recommended, and I was really excited because I used to watch all of her videos like when I was a teenager. She was like one of the first YouTubers that I started watching, so I was just like, oh my god, this is my morning content. Yeah, so today I have to do some filming and some sketches for that really cool project thing. I've got to finish this month's Patreon video. Finally, I've got some really cool samples coming in today that I'm really excited to show you guys. I need to finish making some branded stickers for the shop launch so that I have like stickers for packaging. And also, ideally, I wanted to film a video for my YouTube today. I've got like 3 videos that I need to film in the next like week and a half, 2 weeks. So ideally, I wanted to film one today, but considering that I took like 2 days off this week, I might do a little bit of work tomorrow. I know tomorrow's Saturday, but again, I'm working with some really tight deadlines, which is really frustrating when you're sick all the time. Yeah. So yeah, let's get to work. Mail's here. I'm pretty sure that this is my foil printing co stuff. It's the new bookmarks and the new prints that I got for the shop launch. Yeah. I just love how safely they package everything with this company. Like, I've never had an issue with like a faulty item arriving. It's so nice. Ooh! Mr. Bacchus. Exciting to have the new series print up on the shop soon. Oh, a bit of my signature got cut off, unfortunately. I think my signature is a bit cut off, and a bit of the vase down here is also cut off, but it's not the end of the world. It's probably my fault at the end of the day, because I should have probably seen that in the design approval stage. And then this should be the new bookmarks. Oh, they're so cute! So they've also got gold foiling on them, and they're so cute. Oh, the design sort of matches the pencil case design that I did. I'm gonna round the corners of these before I forget, using my new corner rounder. This bad boy right here. It's the best purchase I've made all year, and it's only January. They look so cute with the rounded corners. Look at that. So adorable. I'm very happy with them. Usually that task would have taken me like a few hours, or an hour at least, and it's just that easy. Good morning, everyone. So it's currently Friday, which I'm very, very excited about. I had a testing / challenging week this week, so I'm very excited that it is Friday. I've made myself a little smoothie to get me through this morning. It's very yummy. Today is probably going to be the last day that I'm going to film for the studio vlog, and then I'll start another one for the next coming weeks, because there's some very exciting projects that I can't yet announce in this studio vlog, but I'll be glad to show you in the next one. So today I have to photograph all the new shop things. My studio's been an absolute mess recently because I've had stuff out that I don't want to put away yet because I need to photograph them still, and I've got all the bits from this project that I can't tell you about yet just everywhere, and I want to film a little like reel / TikTok saying like what's new and what's coming to the shop in the new shop update on the 1st of February. I think I started showing you this thing I made the other day with just like some cardboard and stuff like that. I made this like sort of as a backdrop for photographing my items for my shop, and I'm gonna test it out today and see if it like looks good, or if it doesn't, I'll probably cry because I spent like a whole hour and a half on this. But it should look cute, especially for photographing like smaller items. It'll look nice and cute and crafty. And if not, I've just got like a plain blue on the other side as well that hopefully will work just as well for more complicated things. I'm gonna set up the studio for photographing and get started.